continue coding our shooting game. Let us now decide when the bullet will be fired from this gun. So for this, I am dragging a block from the control section which will sense a key pressed. Okay, and now in the sensing section, I'm going to drag the key space key pressed block. So we are every time checking the space key is pressed. If the space key is pressed, let us create the clone of bullet. So I'm dragging this block again inside the if. And when the bullet clone is created, let us wait for example 1 second, or we can also decrease the seconds to about say 0.3 seconds. Now when this if is going to be checked, for this let us drag a block again which says when green flag is clicked. In the control section, I'm dragging a block for forever and I will place this if inside the forever. So now whenever the green flag is clicked forever, it will check if the space key is pressed, and yes, if it is, it will create the clone of the bullet. So now we have written the code of creating the clone of the bullet. Let us now write the script for the bullet. So the bullet will be created as written in the gun code when the space key is pressed. So in the bullet script, initially, that is when the green flag is clicked, we will hide the bullet. So drag a block from the look section which says hide and attach it to the when flag clicked. So initially, whenever I'm pressing the green flag, the bullet will be hidden. So now let us decide when I want to show the bullet. So I'm again going to the control section and dragging a block which says when I start clone. I'm again going to the look section and dragging a block saying show. So now if I click on the green flag and if I press the space bar, the bullet will appear. Now as you can see, the bullet is not in the direction of the gun. So we have to make it in the direction of the gun, and so that it will look like it is firing from the gun. So for that, I'm dragging a few blocks from the motion section. As you can see, the first block I will drag which will say go to. Instead of random position, I will select gun. I will drag this block and then I will drag a block which says point in direction. So I'm dragging this block and attaching to the gun. Instead of 90 degree, I am going to select a block from the sensing section which says backdrop of stage. Now instead of here which says backdrop of the stage, I'm going to select the gun, and instead of backdrop I will select direction. So I'm going to place this block inside the direction and attach this block to the show. Now let us decide how the gun will be fired and where it will go. So I'm going to the control section, dragging a block which says repeat until. Again I'm dragging from the sensing section the two sensings touching. I will drag these two blocks. One is for if the bullet is touched the enemy, and the second is for if the bullet has touched the edge. So I'm going to check both these conditions. Alright, so to check that, I'm going into the operator and I'm dragging a block of OR. I will place one condition inside this and the other condition on the other side. So now I have two conditions to be checked for the repeat until. So this will execute as repeat until, like it will repeat the below section until it touches the edge or it touches the enemy. And inside the repeat until, I will drag a block from the motion which says move 10 step. So now I am going to drag this repeat until and attach it back again to the point section. Let us check running the code. So now I'm pressing the space bar. As you can see that the bullets are now firing from the gun. So if I change the direction of the gun, the bullet direction is also changed with respect to the gun. But as you can see that the bullets are getting stuck on the enemy and at the edges. This is because we are not deleting the clone. So now we will select a block from the control section and delete this clone and attach it here. So all these edge bullets or the bullet which has been touched with the enemy will be deleted. So now if I press space, as you can see, it gets deleted. So all the bullets which are fired and on touching the edge they get deleted, or on touching the enemy these get deleted. So this was our second script for coding the bullet. Now the next video will be about the enemy coding. See you in the next video.